The first thing I do is I kind of celebrate with them and encourage them, and that's what my youth pastor did with me. The first time I felt called to ministry, I started crying and told him, and his response was, "I don't know why you're crying. This is a good thing." And kind of like hitting that and saying, this is this gift that God is giving you, and yes, it's going to be difficult and it won't be easy. It never is, but this is beautiful and this is good. Let's start with that. And then as they kind of progress, I think sometimes we're too quick to jump on the train of saying, it's gonna be hard. Let them kind of know that as they go on the journey. At the beginning, just encourage them, and I just really intentionally kind of pour into them. And then especially if there's students that aren't in my youth group and I meet them at like a district event or something, I'll connect them with someone more local to them, and that is a female in ministry, especially if I know someone, to say like, hey, this is a person that can mentor you in this unique way. I certainly encourage them one day to go onto a Nazarene university instead of just kind of a generic Christian college where they might not get that intentional focus on female pastors. So those are kind of the big ones I hit on.
And so for me, it's storytelling. Starts by creating an atmosphere of this is what's normal for us as a people of God. And then noticing the gifts and graces within the women, and particularly in youth ministry and the young women in our context. If noticing someone who is good at shepherding, good at organizing, good at preaching, and then naming that for them, hey, I see this gift in you, and then not just naming it, but then giving them an opportunity to use those gifts. And so storytelling, noticing, naming, and equipping, and then placing in ministry. That's 5 important things for empowering young women in ministry.
And I think it's really important not to just allow them to lead other females, to also give them a chance to lead males as well, and really help give them a chance to practice exactly what they're called to, whether that be worship ministry, so give them a chance to play in the youth group band, or if that means, as a lead pastor, then give them a chance, advocate for them, and give them a chance maybe to speak at youth group, or lead a prayer, do any of those types of things where they can really get a chance to practice. I think especially for females in ministry, they really need extra encouragement and sometimes an extra push, maybe sometimes more than the males who are called to ministry. Sometimes females really need extra encouragement and just speaking truth into them and just really encouraging them in ministry.